Hello, welcome to today's Bliss Break. I'm Kristen Engelke. I will be your guide for this moment of mindfulness. If you're joining us for the first time, I want to share with you what a Bliss Break is. And these are easy mental exercises that you can do to reduce stress, manifest peace, and capture joy in your life. Each idea typically takes less than 10 minutes, doesn't cost any money. It can be done anytime, almost anywhere. I know that you will be very glad that you've joined us today. We have a really powerful exercise. Last week, we explored the color green in honor of St. Patrick's Day, and we're going to continue that theme as far as healing is concerned. Just a few days ago, a community that's very, very close to my heart and here in Colorado, in my home state, experienced an incredible tragedy that has just really stopped us all in our tracks and has caused an enormous amount of pain and sadness, feelings of insecurity, worry, and concern, even for those who are well removed from this tragedy. Our compassion is such, and we are so connected that we feel it too. So, in today's Bliss Break, we're going to take a few minutes to send love and healing to Boulder, Colorado. I have used this exercise numerous times in my life to help provide empowering love and healing energy to conditions and situations that I'm not able to go out and affect. I can't necessarily change what has happened. Where my power lies is in my ability to hold the highest and best vision for all of those involved and all of those who have been affected. So, as with every Bliss Break, I would encourage you to sit up straight in your chair, like you're being pulled by a string from the top of your head. We're going to go ahead and put our feet flat on the floor so that your feet are touching the building that's touching Mother Earth. Begin by taking a few deep belly breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. These are the kinds of breaths that cause your belly to extend on the inhale. Connecting with our breath causes instant relaxation. We are working today to lessen that acute stress response that is caused when difficult things happen in our world. Continue those deep breaths and focus now on your mind's eye. This is your third eye. It's actually your sixth chakra, your mental movie theater. It's the space behind your forehead. This is where our imagination takes power. And all things are created first in our thoughts before they outpicture in our reality. So this is a really sacred place for us to spend time. Opening up the curtains of your mental movie theater, I want you to focus on the town of Boulder, Boulder, Colorado. This town that is nestled against the Rocky Mountains, cradled in the Boulder Valley, is so beautiful. Even if you've never seen it, you can imagine how lush and beautiful it is. I would like you to take this town, place it in your hands. Continue to breathe deeply as you create a bubble of love and energy and protection around this town. Deep breaths. As you infuse this bubble with love directly from your heart space into this protective barrier. I know that this is a powerful experience, so be sure to infuse this love that comes from your body into Boulder. Infuse it with gentleness and self-compassion. This is hard work. If you're able, while you're sending love, you may even notice that your bubble has become green. And it is strengthening, providing more healing energy to this town and all of its inhabitants, be it animal or plant, human. You can see all the beautiful faces of those who desire support, who need your love. You can see the schools, hear children playing in the park. You might simply feel this more intensely than you really see it. Everyone's a little different, and that's okay. Just know that your experience with today's Bliss Break is absolutely wonderful. It's just perfect. Albeit difficult, it is necessary. Continue to breathe deeply and keep channeling love from your heart space to this place on the planet that desperately needs healing, that deserves comfort. This layer of protection that you have created and that I have created comes together in the oneness, in that love energy that circulates around all of us, everyone, every being, and everything, every situation. We allow it in this moment. We acknowledge the power of our presence, of our imagination, the power of our prayer coming from us, arriving in Boulder. Continue your deep breaths as you gently place the town of Boulder right back in its nestled and safe valley, returning to the room where you began this process, wiggling your fingers, moving your toes and your ankles to help physically anchor you back into that space. When it's comfortable for you, go ahead and open your eyes. Deep breaths. This type of work can be very challenging. It can be very difficult, but it is also extremely empowering. very supportive, not only for those people for whom you're holding the conscious space, but for your own heart, your own well-being. So I encourage you to come back to this exercise often. Anytime that yourself, someone you know and love, needs support, or even someone who you've never met, but you know that they desire that protective bubble. It's probably been about 5 to 7 years, perhaps, that I first did that meditation, that I first learned um, the opportunity to place someone or something or some area in a protective bubble so that only love can get in, so that only love can penetrate. And I have used it numerous times since then. This helps us regain that power when we feel like we've lost it, when we don't have the words to help, or we're challenged to know what the right thing to do is. Come to this space first. Anytime you've done a bliss break with me in the past, you've probably noticed for days or weeks thereafter, you are empowered with clarity. You might find the solutions to problems come to you more easily. You might feel more relaxed. Physically, our bodies feel better when we do mindfulness exercises because we're reducing the cortisol in our body, reducing that stress response. And that response, remember, is really a trigger mechanism for helping us run from mountain lions and keep ourselves physically safe back in the caveman days. So it really doesn't support us much to always be in a space of heightened awareness. And it's good to come down and to relax. I know that this bliss break will support you and support others in the days going forward. Before we end today's session, before I let you go, I want to remind you that practicing bliss break will support you to become more aware of the abundance and the beauty that's already present in your life. By taking a few moments to acknowledge the power of your thoughts and the purpose of your experiences, you can improve your health and your well-being. I'm so grateful that you took the time in your day to take a bliss break. Please stay connected through Facebook or Insta at Kristen Engelke or at Take Bliss Breaks. Be sure to mark your calendars and join us every Wednesday at 1:30 Mountain Time for the next bliss break. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.